Hey, hey, welcome back! I was gonna stream Mansion of Hidden Souls, but then my Steam app let me know that Beyond Shadowgate just came out. So we definitely have to play this. "35 years have passed since Jair defeated the Warlock." Hold on a second. For many summers, the land of Kaltorlin prospered, and the events at Shadowgate began slipping from memory. Evil is stirring, scheming to bring the world to ruin. Yeah, it's kind of confusing because there's another game called Beyond Shadowgate. Gwenenthal, the shining jewel of Kaltorlin, has lost its king. Unrest and civil war have swept peace from the land. Amid the madness, a poor fenling has been cast into a dreary dungeon at the mercy of murderous prison guards. But this is just the beginning of a journey that will push him to the edge of destruction and beyond. Yep, just came out today. Turn that down a little bit. There we go. Alright. Windowed for X, game cursor style. We're not going to use a gamepad. 1.0.0.2. I changed the time pressure to infinite. I don't really like time limits unless it's Star Control 2, but even Star Control 2 give you a very generous limit. So we're just going to stick with that infinite. Yeah, I don't really like timers. You're a carefree fenling named Del Thornborough, who has the knack for accidentally acquiring things. It's trial and error, which is rough enough, led to adding a timer. Yeah, exactly. The 2014 remake had a timer as well, that I didn't really enjoy. It's fine for like second and third playthroughs, but for the first time I kind of want to just take my time and not worry about being efficient. You've been accused unjustly in your mind of stealing a small trinket from the hand of the Duchess of Treyhelm. The Duke didn't seem to understand that you were merely safekeeping the bauble for the Duchess against the riffraff and lowlifes that are commonly found in the capital city of Gwenenthal. Unceremoniously dumped into this dark cell, you wonder at your fate and at the horrible luck that deprived you of a fair trial. Hoarse from shouting and bored beyond the limits of even the most tolerant fenling, you realize you might as well focus on escaping. There are psychos that enjoy timers, and there are the rest of us. Exactly. I'm fine being the rest of us. One piece of fenling currency. They didn't even think it was worth taking from you when they threw you in jail. A small piece of flint, the kind that's used to start fires. Oh, you know what? I think Beyond Shadowgate on the TurboGrafx 16 started off this way. I think we started a fire, which is maybe like an Easter egg, right? Or not Easter egg, fan service. Progress saved. You can't take it. These are sturdy iron chains, designed to hold the strongest human in place without fail. Luckily, they are not designed to hold fenlings, and you easily escape moments after being locked up. Looking the day straw over, you decide against lying down upon it. This straw is fit for nothing less than kindling for a bonfire. Hint, hint. This dark and damp cell confirms your belief that this is the most inhospitable dungeon in which you've been incarcerated. Judging by the scrape marks, you guess that this bench is not bolted to the floor. So let's move it. You're unable to use. Grunting with some effort, you push the heavy bench across the cell until it rests against the front of the door. Hey, Lucidius! Yeah, my bot's not working. The farts are not working today. You will remain fartless. Thank you for the sub, though. 37 months! That's a long time. How are you? Happy Thursday. Del Cell. Okay. Can I open this? Nothing happened? Oh, open. Did not open. Use. What do you expect it to not have? I know obviously I'm supposed to light the day straw on fire. Doing well, bud. Thanks yourself. Good. I just found out this game got released. So I bought it and now we're streaming it. It is a staggering 40 megs, which took me about a half a second to install. This dark and damp cell confirms your belief. This is... Oh, yeah. We did that. Okay. Let's use the flint. With great expertise, you strike the flint against steel. The straw... You strike the flint against steel. The straw? Okay. The straw creating a small shower of sparks. New adventure. Thought it looked awfully nice for Shadow. Yeah, it is the official sequel to the original game. Despite your effort, none take hold and a flame does not yet appear. Oh. To your dismay, the embers do little more than produce a light glow upon the straw. How do I blow? Is that blow on it? You receive no reply. Hit. That will leave a bruise. And I'll just use it again. You jump with glee as the straw slowly starts to burn. Embers begin to appear as tiny flames rise from the straw. Alright, I guess I'll use it again. 3 times. There we go. Now I'm dead. Nope. Smelling the smoke, the guard comes rushing to the cell. You hear keys jangling as he releases a lock and pulls the door open. In his haste to rip your head from your shoulders, he fails to notice the bench. You can't help but smile at the astonished look on his face before he takes a rather ungraceful dive. And drops his key ring in the process. Just look at him. The unconscious form of the jailer lay sprawled on the floor in front of you. He'll probably feel that one in the morning, you exclaim proudly. Can I just search him? No. Hit? Ah. Speak? No. Take. Use. Alright. Alright, let's take the keys. You pick up the jailer's keys. It can't... Oop. Oh god. It cannot be taken. Move. Oh, use. Dimension... What? Oh, I guess just move. There we go. Normally you could double click. You lithely jump over the bench as you exit the cell. Realizing you're still in a dungeon, you stifle your excitement and keep your eyes open for danger. Knowing that the door to your cell is still open, you wonder if the guard could still be a threat. Sounds like you're telling me to close it. You quickly close the cell door and smile as you hear the lock slide into place. That takes care of that brute, you think. An ephemeral creature appears before you. It speaks. Tee, look at you, Dell. What an interesting thing you are. I foresaw you rotting in that cell forever. And yet, here you are, defying your fate. This could be such fun. I believe our journeys follow a similar path. So I will join you for now. Much danger lies ahead, and I will give you advice should it please me. Adventure awaits, and I find this dungeon quite tiresome. So let's go. So I have a wisp. Let's save it. Even standing on your toes, you can't see out the window. Did not open. The bleak dungeon corridor reminds you that you are still in danger. You hear the sound of movement echoing in the distance. Okay. Oh. Ugh. A hulking beast, a minotaur by the look of its horns, patrols the hallway mere feet in front of you. This rusted iron grill is securely fastened in place. The putrid smell it emits immediately tells you what it's commonly used for. I mean, I'll probably die, but let's try to open it. It will not open. Oh, wait a minute. I'm glad they're not doing the torch mechanic. The flickering light from the torch momentarily mesmerizes you. You are not tall enough to remove the torch from its holder. You don't feel like you need it anyway. Thank God. As you investigate the locked cell door, you notice it's stained. Your stomach gives a lurch, hoping the stain is not what you think it is. The wooden boards are too tightly jammed into their brackets to move. You're familiar enough with dungeons to know there is no unlocking this door. Torch mechanic was basically a timer in the original. Right, yep, exactly. And there's one instance where you had to use a special torch to kill the ghost, I believe. There was like a white torch, or it's like a torch with like a little white line on it. What do you want to use this on? The satisfying click, the bolt inside the lock releases. What is this? Oh, spells. Goods. Okay, gotcha. Cannot move there. What? Oh, open. The hinges groan as the door slowly opens. Do I want to close this? Probably. Solid wooden doors closed. It's a fine leather strap with the crest of Gwenenthal engraved in the diamond-shaped central divot. A dried stain on the floor around the skeleton matches that of the door. You wonder who the person was that suffered such a horrible fate. The smell of iron and rot assaults your nostrils, and you feel a terrible sensation as you gaze upon a rotting corpse. You remove the remnants of the strap from the skeleton. Oh! Oh! The ominous sound of steps can only be the Minotaur approaching. You decide stealth is your only chance for survival. As your mind races, your new friend pipes up. Teehee. The eyes of the Reaper are upon you. Such fun. You have mere seconds before death takes you. Hide, or you'll die. You hear the heavy thud of footsteps echo in the distance as the Minotaur gives up and continues his patrol. You survived again. Remember this, Del. You must act quickly when you sense the Reaper's gaze, or you will surely perish. I guess closing that door helped. Gotta get second half of supper in and do some tidying up. I'll get back. Try to get back in later. Alright, Polish. See you, man. So let's save. How do I change, Oop. Stay out of sight of the guard. Follow the patrol, but remain far behind. Fancy leather strap. Sturdy with a small divot. Can I use it? On self? Item is useless here. Okay. I only get one save slot? I'll save. Oh. Quickly duck down as you see the frame of the Minotaur moving down the hall. Luckily, he was lumbering away from you when you caught sight of him. This locked cell door is strongly built, ensuring that those imprisoned within will not get out. Wooden boards are used for barring the door. Judging by their size, you quickly realize there's no getting in or out of this cell. Hey, pizza babies! Why are my notifications not working at all? First, my commands are not working, and now it's my Streamlabs stuff not working. Pizza babies, thank you for the raid. What were you playing? Were you playing Beyond Shadowgate 2? Farts are riot. Yeah. Well, like, the commands would sometimes stop working. Because I have to re-authorize things with Streamlabs every 30 days. But I don't know why. Why my notifications aren't working now. That is weird. Let me say. I'm connected. Weird. Alright, pizza babies. Thank you for the raid. Hope you're doing well. What were you playing? What? Double raid? Raiding with a party of 1 and a party of 4? I don't know what's going on. Let's go and use the jailer keys. What do you want to use this on? Using the jailer's keys, you release the lock holding the door shut. Open. Move. Minotaur continues his patrol, stopping just outside the cell. You hear his breath beyond the door, sending chills through your body. Close the door. Minotaur continues his patrol. You're safe for now. Yeah, one save. Yeah. Yeah, I hope I don't save myself into a situation where I have to restart. I mean, maybe there's a... Nope. There's no option to change save spots. Is this guy a werewolf? You keep a wary eye on the filthy prisoner, hoping that he won't touch you or give you some disease. The pungent odor within this cell tells you that the unfortunate prisoner has been here a long time. Who are you, Fenling? It matters not. I am Edward of the King's Guard, master of the artillery division. Moons ago we were escorting the king to the southern docks when we were ambushed by assassins. While many soldiers of the guard were killed, a few of us were imprisoned here to rot. The smells of this dungeon are of Gwenanthel, which tells me that friend has turned foe. I know nothing else, but I may be able to help you. Ye have no hope in combat against a Minotaur. Perhaps ye can use this rope to build a ranged weapon. Find a cradle and a small projectile. Alright, we're making a sling, I guess? Right? I have the leather strap. I can use the farthing, I guess? Let me save. And then use leather strap with farthing? No? Well, let me just use the jailer keys. I meant to ask, did you get your new system? I did. Everything is fully transferred over and I sold my old PC. Yeah, so far I've only tested Wild Hearts and Dead by Daylight, but yeah, it's super quick. And I managed to sell my older system for a decent price. So I really only spent about $200 total to upgrade a system that was built in 2013 to a system that was built in like 2021, something like that. Yeah, so upgrade all around. Better video card, bigger hard drive. The only thing is, it was a it has 16 gigs. This new system has 16 gigs of RAM versus my older system had 32. But honestly, like, until I notice a difference, I'm not going to upgrade my RAM. I think 16 is fine. But you got a heck of a deal then on your old system. Yeah. I had to go through like 6 or 7 people that were messaging me about my old system, and I'd message them back and then they would ghost me. But finally, like the 6th or 7th person finally answered back. Yeah, I paid $600 for this system, and I sold my old PC for $400. Did you use Facebook Marketplace? No, we have a trading website at work, and so I just found another person that worked for the government. But if not, I probably would have done Facebook Marketplace. Is that the rope? The prisoner extends his arm weakly, holding on a length of rope. Ugh, I don't like this. Nope. You lean forward and extend your fingers far to grab the rope, trying to keep as far away from the malodorous prisoner as possible. Alright, use rope with leather strap. You're not sure if you should feel mischievous or heroic at the moment. Use sling with farthing? No? Okay, now I need a small object. Good luck, Fenling. I sense you need it more than me. Maybe I gotta use it the opposite direction? The farthing with the sling? No. I mean, maybe the keys? No. Okay. Well, we'll save. Okay. Oh. Look, these manacles were probably used to hold some poor wretch awaiting their execution. For the time being, they're unoccupied. Can I take these? No. Jailer keys. With a smile, you gently turn the key in the lock, releasing the mechanism. The Minotaur continues his patrol, stopping just outside the cell. You hear his breath beyond the door, sending chills. Okay, yes. So I guess that's like a quick time event. The Minotaur continues his patrol. Staring at this unfortunate man, you can't help but think about your uncle's cousin's nephew, who was thrown into a dungeon much like this one. He stayed there for 3 days before realizing that the guards didn't lock the door. In this case, however, the sturdy manacle set about his ankle tells a different story. By the look of him, you can tell he's been here for quite some time. Ooh, what is that? Cell contains an oh, never mind. Let's talk. Listen, Fenling, go quickly from here, lest we both be killed. Escape this dungeon. Tell the people that Joshua, the king's consul, is unjustly imprisoned. It has been ages since our party was assaulted and the king captured. They intend us to die here, but I refuse. I pried this stone from the wall, but these forsaken manacles cannot be broken. Take it, find a way out, and free us from this pit. Take. You take the hard, circular stone from the prisoner's hand. Use. With. Boom! Now you've got something useful. Time to find a target. Now, is this a stone that I can recover? Luck be with you, little one. Okay. Okay, so if I right-click, it clears a command. Kinda wanna... Let me see if I can attack him. Nope. There we go. Alright, let's give this a try. Well, first let's talk. Ooh, a look of fury paints the beast's face as he takes notice of you. The hulking figure of the Minotaur fills the hall, his axe ready to strike. There is but a moment before he buries a blade in your body. You must act now. Huh! I love the casual Minotaur. Yeah, he's just like leaning against the wall, hanging out, shooting the shit. As soon as you start twirling the sling, you feel a magical influence take over your body. Death to the Philistine, you cry as you release the stone. With a sharp crack, the stone connects with the Minotaur's forehead, toppling him instantly. Elated, you resolve to never admit the shot was sheer luck, or explain why you randomly called a 7-foot half-man, half-bull a Philistine. Is he knocked out or is he dead? You reach for the axe to finish off the Minotaur. Despite pulling with all your might, you fail to even budge the weapon. You decide to escape quickly before the beast awakens. Can I hit? That will leave a bruise. Okay. Open. Notice that a thick layer of dust seems to be resting on everything within this cell. It's obvious that this particular room hasn't been used for a very long time. The grate is bent just enough for you to fit your fingers underneath. Unfortunately, it's too heavy to lift with your hands alone. Okay, so I need something to brace it. I'm not going to save just in case this guy is awake. Oh, okay. Door is made of nigh indestructible wood from the Torlin Forest, also locked. What do you want to use this on? After fumbling with the keys for an embarrassing amount of time, you're relieved to hear the lock slide open. Oh, this guy looks like bad news. The regal bearing of this man is not diminished by his unkempt appearance. The upper part of the bone is sturdy and broad enough for you to hold with two hands. It appears that rats have gnawed the bottom half to a point. The opening leads into the dungeon. Oh. It will not open. The wary prisoner looks up at you. A glimmer of hope fills his eyes. He says, I know not who thou art, little one, but I have no choice but to trust thee. Know that I am King Aronde, Lord of Kaltorin, warder of the southern seas, and still do I live. Listen carefully, my wayward friend. Fiends have usurped my castle, imprisoned me and my loyal confidants within this dungeon for reasons unknown. Without the royal seal, the claim to the throne cannot be legitimate, and another ruler may come to occupy my lands. Suddenly you hear the jailer, whom you gallantly knocked out, thank you very much, start yelling at the top of his lungs. The king looks alarmed, his speech quickening. Take this! He rips the emblem from his sleeve and hands it to you. Find the barkeeper. He and others I trust will recognize my crest. They will show you the way into my castle. Outside the cell, the jailer continues to bellow. The royal seal is obscured by sorcery. There is a scroll containing the disenchantment spell behind a loose stone in a castle stair. Seek the hidden way from my chamber, and say to thyself the words from the scroll. Quickly now, you must leave before the guard returns. Well, let me get that. You lift the tibia bone from the floor. The king looks at you and says, It's of no use. I am fettered by newly made irons and it will not open. Quick, my little friend, thou must flee the dungeons. Take my crest to the barkeeper and seek the spell to recover the royal seal. I beg thee, for the sake of my kingdom, thou must leave to get help. Is he still there? Oop. So use tibia bone. You wedge the bone under the bent grate and push down with all your might. Something gives way and the grate flies open, just as the bone snaps apart. Let's close this door. And I guess let's move down. Yeah. Fearlessly, you jump down into the drain, thinking that it can't be any worse than an enraged minotaur. You fall an indeterminable distance before hitting cold water. Gasping for air, you bob to the surface of a subterranean river. This looks familiar. A moment later, you wash ashore, shivering and coughing. You pick yourself up and continue your damp but daring escape. You shiver uncontrollably as you look into the swiftly flowing river. You were never noted for your swimming abilities, and the thought of braving the water again fills you with dread. A dim glow illuminates this passageway. You can see a passageway carved out of rock. At the end, a bucket rests in a pool of water. Okay. Oh! Against your better judgment, you plunge headlong into the river. Circumstances happen much the way you expected as the fast-moving water whisks you away down the tunnel. You're tumbled and bounced against the rough rock walls until you lose consciousness and drown in the swirling waters. Our first death! With your demise, the land of Kaltorlin fell to ruin. Alright. Can we go this way? There we go. This damp and dreary cavern is aglow with the light reflected off the water's surface. The waterfall feeds the powerful river behind you. It's a tattered emblem of a raven flying across a field of red. The king said the barkeep, right? Would know what to do with it. Oh man. You have absolutely no idea what this creature is, but it appears to be some sort of mutation straight out of one of your grandfather's famous tales. You vow to take his stories a little more seriously from now on. It's a large hoard of gleaming silver farthings that any thief would be willing to kill for. The muted glows of the walls reveal the end of the cavern and the den of the beast. The beast looks up at you, making you feel decidedly uncomfortable. It can smell the farthing in your pocket. It surely wants to add it to its collection. Farthings! Hey, creature. Yes, farthings. Even if it has to rip you apart to get to it. With a quick lunge, the hulking beast attacks you, ripping out a good-sized portion of your neck. I smell him. The beast claims its prize, a shiny new fenling farthing, plucked straight from the cold dead hand of a genuine fenling. I hate when farts rip me apart. Well, that's some Taco Bell stories right there. Alright, our second death. You have failed in your quest. All that you love will perish with you. Alright. So maybe we just throw the farthing immediately. Use farthing. With the... Oh, my sling is gone, too. Oh, nope. Oh, looks up at you, making you decidedly uncomfortable. Well, let's move. Oh, he's coming. Okay. Is it going to fall into the river? Oh, wait. Use farthing in the river? There we go. You pull your lucky fenling farthing from your pocket. The creature stares at the coin as you hurl it into the water. With something resembling the squeal of pleasure, the beast plunges into the swirling waters. It forges along the bottom of the river, looking for the shiny coin. Oh. Okay. You can hear the rushing sound of echo, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so I just need to use him to get across the river. With a hop, skip, and a jump, you quickly leap from the beast's back and safely cross the river. Oh, this surely is a well. At least it's some sign of civilization. You feel relief as freedom is close at hand. You recognize this as the bucket of a drinking well. Pondering for a moment, you suspect townsfolk use this spot as a wishing well. It explains the various coins collected by that creature. Luckily, your ability to climb from far exceeds your swimming prowess. This is your ticket to freedom. Save. Use? Nothing happened? Just move, I guess? Yeah. After an exhausting climb, your hand grasps the lip of the well as the rope snaps free and falls below. Panting and hanging on for your life, you grab the stone wall with both hands and clamber over the lip of the well. You land in the mud with a dull thud, knocking the wind out of yourself. Luckily, no one saw your embarrassing fall. Easy as pie, you gasp, while catching your breath and thinking there's not a dungeon in the world that can hold you. Looking ahead, you see city streets expand before you. A sigh of relief escapes you as the sun warms your face. Suddenly, the charge of the king echoes through your mind. Find the seal, expose the traitors, and save our kingdom! Remembering the king's plight, you steel your nerves and step forth into the capital city of Gwenenthel. Your determination to help is strong, an unusual feeling for a Fenling, but you sense you'll end up regretting this decision. Can I take this? You fail to take it. Remembering the beast below, you have no interest in returning down the well. You squint and realize there's a silver coin amongst the stones. You bend down to snatch up the silver coin. Escaping a dungeon and finding a shiny coin? This surely is your lucky day. The gloomy and cramped atmosphere of the city street opera creates a yearning in you for wide open spaces. It seems to remove non-essential items from your inventory between scenes. Yeah, looks like it. Or you use the item once and it's gone forever. I still have jailer keys, though. I didn't go upstairs when I was initially in that dungeon, so maybe I missed a part. There are multiple endings, too. The Wishing Well has both created and destroyed the dreams and desires of many. Alright, let's just move. Is that the way we came? No. That's where we came. Okay. You're in Gwenenthel Square, the heart of the city. You notice two signs posted, one with an anvil and another with a weapon. It's a building with a sign posted for an inn. You see a hanging sign for a curio shop. You notice two signs. Okay. So weapons, inn, curio. You see Curio Cat carved into the sign with Curious Cat Curios written beneath. This is a storefront. The Curious Cat, a fine name for a curio shop indeed. This bench looks old and weather-beaten. What you expected did not happen. The door swings open. Okay. That water skin is made of hand-stitched lizard skin. The holes make it easier to carry. You can't tell if he's serious or not. When these wind chimes sound, the effect can be very soothing and relaxing. I keep it for my more particular clients. This old chest has the designs of an elven craftsman upon it. Interestingly, it's not a chest, but a painted wooden block. And it is why I no longer buy auction lots, he says with an audible laugh. Shopkeeper notices your interest in the bottom shelf of items. Don't bother with those. I don't keep anything of value on that bottom shelf. It was given to the Duchess of Arfat by the legendary dwarven glass craftsman, Hammerset. The dwarf made this flask especially for the Duchess to match the color of her eyes. The craftsman who carved this snake from clay must be a master. It's extremely lifelike. That is a replica of the famed pirate galleon, Aurora. I freely admit I lack the patience for crafting such a model. That scroll is most mysterious. I found it on my floor, holding secrets untold. Mostly I'd feel bad throwing it away. This item was procured by the late Archmage Zeltorl by a Fenling. He pauses and smiles. Maybe a relative of yours? I purchased this pendant from a servant of the House of Danu. 'Twould make a fine gift for a far-sighted grandmother, the clerk confides with a wink. 'Tis but a minor bauble. However, note how the gem catches the light beautifully. The shopkeeper says, appearing mesmerized. Trinkets of all varieties line the shelves of this curio shop. The clerk seems to be keeping busy, but you catch him watching you out of the corner of his eye. I hope you enjoy my little humble shop, little sir. Please peruse my wares, but do not tarry before you buy. Don't touch. Use. You offer a coin. He says, I would rather deal in curios than currency. I get fewer thieves that way. Oh. Jailer keys? I don't want to give him the emblem, right? Shopkeeper looks at your offering and says, this isn't of any value to me, sorry. What if I use the king's emblem? Shopkeeper looks at the emblem in your outstretched hand. A regal design, but I don't trade in fabrics. Alright, so we have nothing he wants. So let's get out of here. More shops. Okay, the inn. You read the proclamation. By order of Prince Elerith, beloved brother of the late king, all must evacuate tomorrow. Able-bodied citizens shall be recruited for the immediate defense of their homeland. The words proclaim this place to be the Rusted Blade Inn. You can tell from the scratched and marred condition of the door that it has seen a lot of use. Door opens easily. Entering the inn, you see a stout man staring intensely at a cloaked figure. You walk close enough to hear their words. The cloaked figure whispers, see that you place the wares in his bedchamber. No more delays. Either he dies or you do. His piece said, the man in the cloak storms past you, ignoring your presence. Your eyes return to the stout man at the table. His face bright red and hands fidgeting. He stands and dashes for the exit, nearly knocking you over in the process. Jerk, you shout, hoping he hears you, but he's already out the door. Seeing your anger, the bartender speaks up. Don't mind Oven. Crooked as the gnarled root, that one. Wormed his way to trade minister and mucked everything up since. Now, I can't help but wonder, what brings a fendling to my inn, he says. Before you respond, you briefly ponder the ominous threat you overheard. You show King Arande's emblem to the barkeeper, asking if he recognizes the fabric. He looks startled and leans close. He whispers, do you want to be killed? Put that away. I'll not be telling ye anything without coin for me trouble. With that, he resumes, wiping the bar, ignoring your presence. You want some silver? Oh, nice. This is by the same developer as the original. In my research, I did see there's a Shadowgate 2 slated for release later this year as well. It looks like a new developer, but the original publisher. Oh, really? I didn't know there was another sequel. So is it being separately done? Did both companies get the rights to it? The barkeeper leans close, taking your coin while asking, what is it you want to know? The barkeeper replies, quit wasting me time. I've got your coin. Now show me what you got or be gone. Yeah, because there was Beyond Shadowgate on TurboGrafx 16. Then there was Shadowgate 2014, the remake. And then there was Shadowgate VR, which I don't have VR, and I'm not getting VR just to play a game. And then there's this one. You share the details of your perilous dungeon escape, with less embellishment than your usual recanting of events. Looks like they're taking the series in a different direction. It has 3D models and such. Ugh. That's gross. If it's anything like Shadowgate 64, it's going to be trash. But, I don't know. If it's like cel-shaded 3D, I'd be okay with that. But like realistic 3D models, not so much. Oh, nice. Alright, yep, I'll look at it after the stream. The barkeeper pauses for a moment before speaking. That'd be the emblem of the king, but looks may deceive. Gwenethel has changed, Fendling. Friends be rare and executions common. Prove to me that emblem be true. Now take your drink and be gone, he says quickly before yelling, Tarina! Another drink for the Fendling! Barkeeper is wiping the bar counter. You look at the job he's doing and debate whether to tell him he missed a spot. The buxom barmaid gives you a friendly wink as she lifts 2 mugs of ale from the bar. Let's speak to her. Spit some game. You stumble over your words as you try and speak to the lovely barmaid. Hi, you stammer. She winks and replies, please enjoy your drink, kind sir. The barmaid smiles at you, reach for the drink. As you begin to sip the sweet ale, something bumps your lips. Ooh, a tavern note? The note reads, prove it be real. Curious be the cat, he knows the truth. Can I take more? You fail to take it. Let's look around. A game table sits in the far corner of the inn. Blade? Check. Rusted? Check. Not the most creative folks around here, you whisper to yourself. A games table... Oh, nope. You guess that the barkeeper keeps his ale in these barrels. By order of Oven Lonath, Minister of Trade, a boycott of all goods handled by the House of Quissit has been enacted. This trading house is suspected of conspiring against the late King Aronde. Any citizen caught with their goods shall be promptly jailed and executed for treason. Can I open the barrel? Did not open. Can I use the game table? Nope. Can I take the paper? No. Can I take the blade? Can it be taken? Okay. So I guess let's leave. What's this? Oh, let's go to the game table. It's a rendition of the famous Woodland Hunter painting, commonly found in taverns throughout the land. While the creature varies to match the local forest wildlife, the hunter is always depicted using a bow. Any good inn has a game room, and the rusted blade does not disappoint. Not going to count it out yet, but the primary developer, Forever Entertainment, has a long list of shovelware on Steam. Oh no. Well, that's not good. Guardsman of the city watches enjoying a cold ale. He's looking at a deck of cards. You challenge the soldier to a game of cards. He replies, happy to oblige when I'm all set up. Come back later. You fail to take it. Alright. I guess we'll come back later. Hey, hold on a second. Can I use, like, I don't know. Did not work. Open? No. Okay. Alright, let's go back to the curio shop. His eyes scan the note. I can evaluate your emblem, but my services are not free. That buffoon at the weapon shop badmouths my wares, yet refuses to return them. Get my golden dagger from him, and I'll verify the authenticity of this emblem. Off you go, he says with a thin smile. You commend the city planner for their foresight, as this corner houses a blacksmith and a weapon shop. Sturdy door to the weapon shop looks like it could withstand a beating. The crest features a diving hawk over a field of red. The clerk looks up and says, "Don't be fooling with the family crest." He gives a threatening glare and then turns back to his work. You point to the quiver. That holds bolts. Standard ammunition for a crossbow. 20 silver coins, he says curtly. He leans forward and says, "This warhammer is of dwarven craftsmanship. Note the shape of the weapon's head." He gives it a quick once-over. It's specifically designed for the bludgeoning the thick skulls of goblins, he concludes. It's a preferred weapon of the Darien cavalry. Picture a company of horsemen whirling these above their heads. What a terrifying sight to behold. The clerk shudders and says no more. This light cavalry shield has a crest of the advanced scouting force of the Westland Army, founded in the forest. The carcass of the soldier looked to be eaten by wolves, the clerk says with a look of distaste. The head of this weapon is elegantly shaped, but in the hands of an expert, it is most deadly, he says bluntly. This is strictly a practical model, with an iron blade and hardwood haft, like a shaft. It's used for the occasional castle storming, or head lopping, the clerk says with a dreamy smile upon his face. That's a fine weapon for a fenling. The woodstock is lightweight, but don't be fooled. She packs a punch. It's yours for 1 sapphire, the clerk says with a grin. 'Tis the noblest of weapons. Knights of Cal Torlin are inseparable from their sanctified swords. The clerk stares off into space and recounts the history of the blade. 'Twas handed down through the line of Douglas. Aye, the armies of the Warlock Lord ruled the day they crossed his honored family. That clan stood fearsomely to the last to defend against the invasion. He finishes the story with a hastily wiped tear. Okay. The man looks to be a battle-scarred veteran of many a war. He's busy polishing a knife, but you see him glancing at you. You explain your interest in the dagger to the clerk. He scoffs. That man is a crook, and he'll get no favors from me. The dagger is as magical as my left boot, but you can help me. I fancy the rusted blade, barmaid, but I've no courage to say so. Go, speak with her. Tell her my feelings. Do this for me, and you shall have this blasted dagger, he says demandingly. Man, look. Never mind. Okay. Let's go. Let's go be a freaking Cupid. Let's go set him up with a date. Let's talk to the barmaid. You relay the weapon shop owner's interest in the beautiful lady. Her cheeks blush a bright pink hue. She says, I fancy him too, but I could never be with him without a blessing. I still can't leave the inn for hours still. Can you talk to the monk for me and get his favor so I may see my love tonight? The monk? I haven't even talked to the monk yet. I'm guessing in the blacksmith area. The door is locked. Despite your effort, rattling the handles does nothing. This probably doesn't work, right? Item does not work. Let's talk to him again. You explain your interest. Never mind. Blah 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 blah. Okay. So he needs a blessing. So I need to find a church. Ooh. Grinning wildly, you reach down to collect the silver piece. Picking up lost valuables brings you immense joy. A fountain made of marble is spouting clear water. People in this town are known to toss in a coin for good luck. Okay. Center of Gwenenthel is accentuated by a beautiful fountain. You said cobblestone streets leading to the castle. Can I use the silver? Nothing happened. Okay. Tis the front entrance of a stone temple. You see Castle Gwenenthel in the distance. The cobblestone road connects the Castle Gwenenthel to the city square. There's a monk. The modest robes and gentle smile reveal this man to be a monk. The plaque reads, all are welcome. You explain the barmaid's request and ask the monk for his blessing. He says, it's about time with those two. Alas, I lent the charm to a soldier. Find him and return to me so that I may bless it. So, the soldier in the inn, I suppose? Let's save and then see if we can go in the castle, just to check. It's an ancient fairy stone. Seasoned magicians use these to cross great distances in the blink of an eye. Fast travel. You see the front gate of Castle Gwenenthel. Or maybe he has a charm. Sour expression on the city guard gives you the impression that he would rather not be guarding this gate. You're momentarily mesmerized by a blue sparkle reflecting off a pendant fastened to his belt. Erendgate. Yeah, Erendgate. Yeah. Yeah, they're not very subtle about the things you need to do. I could give you this, but I need this. And you go to that guy. Oh, I could give you this, but I need this. Okay, let's speak. You ask for the charm. The guard nods, frowns, and looks through you. Indeed, it is lucky, but perhaps it is not. My troop was sent to patrol in the Torlin Forest. I returned alone in sorrow. Some days I do not feel so lucky, Fenling. A certain card-playing scoundrel took my war medal. Get it back from me and I'll give up my charm. Right, so get the war medal, to get the charm, to get the blessing, to get the dagger, and give the dagger to the curio person for something. His piece said he returns to his watch. Yeah, this way. Back, actually. There we go. Let's talk. Let's save. I only play for money, Finling. If you don't have a coin, then be off. Ah, there's some coin then. Join me, little Finling. Best me in a fair match, and I'll have a prize for you. The game is high and low. It's so simple, even a Finling can learn it. All you do is pick high or pick low. To win, you must guess correctly if the next card in the deck is higher or lower than the card you see now. If you pick low and the card is lower than the one at the table, then you win. If the card is higher, then you lose. Win 5 hands in a row and I'll give you a genuine shiny war medal I got from the last fool who tried to best me. Let's quit yammering and play. So it's a 1, so it's obviously going to be higher, right? Queen, I almost had you. Low. I almost had you. Ooh. Ooh. Low. You got lucky. One more time. High. Beginner's luck. Play again. Well, dang, you're just too lucky. Take this medal and get out of here. I wonder if that's automatic? Or can we actually lose that? It's a medal honoring outstanding acts of courage. It was bestowed upon a Castlegate guard by King Aronde himself. You hand over the war medal to the guard. He inspects it and hands you the charm. I hope you fare better with it than I, he says with a somber tone as he resumes his duty. The holder of this charm is blessed with good fortune. The gem is a lovely deep blue. The monk takes the charm, whispers some words, and returns it to you. Whoever holds this charm will be blessed. May you be at peace, Fenling. The barmaid smiles widely as you hand over the charm. You did it! Give this to my love and tell him to meet me. Thank you, she kisses your cheek, then quickly returns to her work, leaving your heart fluttering. Oh, let's look at the hairpin. It's a gold hairpin that belongs to the barmaid. It's a gift for the weapon shop owner. The clerk's face erupts in a smile as he recognizes the hairpin. He shouts, "She does love me!" He reaches over the counter and lifts you into an uncomfortably tight hug. "Bless you," he says, delivering a kiss on your nose. He lowers you down and hands over the dagger. Take this, you earned it. My thanks. You grab the dagger, smiling thinly. Hey, DP Mengilt? Thank you for the follow. I don't know why my notifications are not working. But welcome. We play a lot of retro and indie games. You grab the dagger, smiling thinly. Wiping your face, you reflect that these two are perfect for each other, with their love for excessive displays of affection. Hey, we got a gold dagger. It's an intricately designed golden dagger. It's too soft to be an effective weapon, but it may cut paper and canvas. Is it the barkeep, right? Well, let's save. I don't want to accidentally use this dagger and kill somebody. No. Okay. It's the curio shop. Excellent! Thank you for getting me this fine object. I am glad to have it back. However, this is a shop after all. If you're interested, I will part with this dagger for 1 gold coin. It's a steal at that price. Now let me see your emblem. Yes, it is authentic. Take this note to the barkeeper and show no one else, or you risk your life. Wait, I thought he was going to give me a gold coin. You scan the elegant lettering. The fabric is authentic. You hope this is enough to convince the barkeeper to help. 'Tis not just a beautiful golden dagger. This magical dagger provides the owner with uncanny throwing accuracy. That weapon shop buffoon just didn't know how to use it properly. 1 gold coin, it's yours. Well, I don't have any coins, so... Oh, oops. Wrong way. The barkeeper reads the note. Ye be telling the truth! Our king lives! Go to the smithy and repeat to him. Prevail. Quickly, Fenling, take this key and go. The word blacksmith is etched into the back of this large metal key. Really? They managed to etch blacksmith? An entire word on one key? Doubt. The key produces a satisfying click as it releases a lock. Door opens. He's just sitting there? He heard me knocking. This door... This heavy anvil is used to shape hot metal. Countless marks on its face imply it has seen much use. This stone forge houses an extremely hot fire the blacksmith uses to work his craft. The intense heat causes a sheen of sweat to break out on your forehead. The sword looks new, heavy, and sharp. You would not want to be on the receiving end of that blade. The liquid-filled barrel is used to quench hot metal. A large muscular man, dirtied by soot and glistening with sweat, stands before you with an expectant look. This round shield looks constructed of pine and iron. The craftsmanship is impressive. Remembering the innkeeper's words, you say, prevail. Blacksmith's face changes to a wide grin. He says, I knew it! Hurry, to the back! His massive arm nearly rips the door off its hinges as he beckons you into the room. Out the back, through the cave, you'll find an entrance among the rocks. If you get stuck, use the map for help. Now go! Okay. Can I take this stuff? You fail to take it? Okay. Speak again? Okay. You walk past the mountain, doubling as a blacksmith. You walk past... Oh, okay, got it. Into a small room. Suddenly the door slams shut behind you. Uh-oh. Voices you don't recognize shout orders the blacksmith to open the door. It sounds like the royal guard is looking for you. You hear keys fumble at the lock and drop as the blacksmith curses his clumsy hands. He's trying to buy you time to escape. Use... The heavy wooden trap door was slammed shut when you left. You cannot lift it open. Torn parchment is part of a map. You pick up and examine the discarded parchment. You realize that it is a piece of the map of the kingdom and surrounding lands. It's not complete, but it may prove useful, so you decide to hold on to it. I wonder how big this game is. It is a foul-smelling, stagnant puddle of water. I want to drink it. A refreshing breeze wafts in from the far side of the tunnel. No. Oh, is that another... No. Thought it was another teleport stone. Well, let's look at the map. Hey, look at... Ooh, 14%? Oh, okay. So we are, I guess, in the forest? As you exit the cave, you see a makeshift camp flying the banner of Lord Jair, built along the outskirts of the city walls. How long to beat says roughly 5.5 hours or up to 16 hours for 100%. Yeah, so that's probably including all the endings. But also how long to beat is usually pretty quick, so it might be even longer. It might be like 7 hours for one ending, or maybe even 8. From the size of the camp, you guess that Jair must have over 50,000 troops ready to lay siege to Gwenenthal. You must hurry. Certainly quicker than I finish game. Yeah. It's usually like 20%. Like if a game takes 10 hours on how long to beat, it's usually 12 hours. If it takes 20 hours, it takes 24 hours. Yeah. They finish games fast on how long to beat. But it's like a good like ballpark estimate. Let's look. Air flows quietly into the damp tunnel. 2 paths diverge ahead, one leading back towards Castle Gwenenthel, the other into unknown wilderness. Going to the horse. Oh shit. A soldier wearing the uniform of the Westland forces suddenly jumps from the underbrush and grabs your collar. He calls out, "'Tis all right, Captain, just caught me another spy." A voice with a thick accent replies, "Aye, bring him along." Before you can correct their mistake, you are clubbed unconscious. You wake up just in time to be beheaded. With your demise, the land of Kaltorlin fell to ruin. So this game is very linear. They don't even let you wander. Oh, probably that. Lord Gyro's army encampment is massive. You have to rescue the king before Gwenenthel is invaded and destroyed. Alright, so that should have been the hint not to go that way. This appears to be a dead end, but the elaborate stonework here surely hides some kind of entrance. Uh-oh. Our first real puzzle. A large stone slab sits loosely in the wall. Use? Oh my god! You hear the cranking sound of machinery. Suddenly, several spikes explode upward from beneath you. Your body is pierced in multiple places. You do not survive. It's a sad thing that your adventures have ended here. Hey! Alright. You don't have a good feeling about these strange markings on the ground. Can I use them? What do you expect does not have? Use the jailer keys? Let's see. I mean, I don't have any items. All I have is a jailer key. So maybe I need to go back and get something else. You wrap your knuckles in the heavy stone, impressed at the sturdiness of the slabs. Force will not open this door. A large stone slab sits loosely in the wall. I mean, if I use it, what if I hit it? Oh, maybe I just gotta pick one of them? No. Alright, that was the center. Use... Oh! Nope, that didn't work. You hear the cranking sound of machinery. Suddenly several spikes explode. Yep. Alright, so I gotta figure out what the... But can I go back? I can't go back, though. Right, I have no spells. When trapdoor is closed tight, you can't open it from this side. So, what am I supposed to do here? Looks like it's a back door for us. Let's avoid any conflict as we sneak into the castle. Okay. What am I supposed to look at here? Am I missing an item? I wonder. There was that stairwell at the very beginning of the game. Let's look at all of them. Maybe look at the map? Oh, here we go. The map. Okay. Got it. The center stone slides backward as the cranking sound of machinery rises to your left. The large stone doors slide apart before grinding to a halt. The way is now open. Ooh, can I take this? You fail to take it. An old rusted iron lever protrudes from the wall. I wonder what it does. It's a secret tunnel. The cobwebs and musty smell suggest it has not been used recently. By the way, this smooth slab of door is set in the wall. You know it's a door. You grasp the lever and pull down hard. It grudgingly moves and then gets stuck. You hear machinery creaking to life as the stone door slides open. You exit the secret passage and step foot into the splendor of the lower level of Castle Gwenenthel. In fact, you remember being dragged through this very corridor on your way to the dungeons. The king's words ring in your ears. Fiends have usurped the throne. Find the scroll of disenchantment. Collect the royal seal from my hidden chamber. You hear the shuffling of armored guards down the hall. You decide to keep a low profile. Yeah, he said it was like in one of the stairs or something. This corner hall is adorned with a large tapestry. Tapestry is elegantly woven, depicting a chillingly realistic demon. The lower edge hangs above the floor, revealing an opening. Okay. Nope. That's where we just came from. A guest book for visiting nobles and diplomats sits atop a luxurious desk. There have been no visitors for months. Seizing the opportunity, you write Del Thornborough on the page in big letters. Very big letters. Having left a substantially large signature in the guest book, you decide not to sign it again. An opulent quill and inkwell occupy the guest book. The inkwell is attached firmly to the desk. Quill thievery is universal, you muse to yourself. There's no mistaking this is the royal crest of Gwenenthel. Okay. Oh, shit, I didn't mean to do that. The carpeted corridor leads to an angled hallway containing a tapestry. You see a heavily barred door and smell the fragrance of a pleasant meal. This door has a heavy wooden bar across it to prevent dungeon prisoners from escaping. Can I actually move that? You put both hands on the edge of the wooden plank securing the dungeon door, plant your feet and push hard. Surprisingly, the plank slides away easily. Lighter than it looks, or I'm stronger, you say, pleased with your work. Let's open it. An unpleasant stench of stale air wafts up through the dungeon from the dungeon halls. It appears that your recent escape has revealed a hole within the castle's defenses. The guards have sealed this particular cell shut. This door is made of nigh indestructible wood. It's also locked. Okay. So now we know where the stairs went. Speak. My little friend, I see you've spoken to the barkeeper. Please find the evidence of those who betrayed me and share it with my brother, the prince. Cool. Let's look here. The fork and cleaver imply this is the kitchen. The door, however, is locked. Let's go upstairs then. Tis the second floor landing. The word livery is etched into the closed door. Ooh, I can get myself a disguise. The colors of Gwenenthel and the Westland are united, signifying their historic alliance. See doors on both sides. Lots of places to go. You open the door. Aha! This is the livery of a Westland servant. You can tell because it has the crest of the High Lord Jair upon its front. You find it strange that it is in this castle. Looking it over closely, you notice the pocket is clasped. You take the servant's uniform. You unclasp the uniform pocket, reach in and take out a gold coin. It's your lucky day. Now we can get the dagger. You start thinking of what you'll buy with your gold loot. Nope. Trying to get my chair to go lower. I guess it still didn't go any lower. You remember the curio shop owner was looking to trade? Yeah, they're kind of it's almost like a tutorial. They're reminding you of things. You realize that you have no use for the uniform, so you discard it. No use? Put it on, pretend to be a servant. The warmth in this servant lounge reminds you of the reading room back at your mother's house in the Fens. The crumbling stone of the large fireplace adds to the homey feel of this room. The upholstery of this chair is modest but comfortable. Tis a bookshelf with tomes. Proper etiquette. Oddly, there's a book of recipes on the shelf as well. Take. The cookbook is now in hand. Spells? Wondering if the recipe... if the king has a favorite recipe, you open the cookbook and find a key inside. With no more use for the book, you discard it. It's a well-worn metal key with the fork symbol stamped into it. Okay. A handsome specimen of a royal stag with long branched antlers is mounted proudly on the wall. What you expected did not happen. Through the window is a majestic view of Torland Forest. Can we close those? No. Alright, let's go get the dagger, I think. Let's go get the dagger first. Oh wait, I can't get the dagger, right? Well, yeah, I can. I'll go back for it later. Let's search all these doors. Because I have to go into the dungeon and then take the... Yeah, and then take the whatever. The grate to get back. Yeah, let's keep searching around. We went here. Let's go here. The plaque reads the Great Tower of Castle Gwenenthel. It's firmly locked. Okay, so we'll come back. Oh, as you step into the hallway, you see a gaunt figure approaching. A raspy voice calls out to you. Ugh, I didn't know they allowed your kind in my castle. If you must sully my halls, then know your place and show deference. Bow your head to the royal chancellor and address me as Sir Belisar, halfling, or I'll have you reprimanded at once. You slowly bow your head and through gritted teeth utter, Yes, Sir Belisar, as a man walks past you down the hall. You lift your head and wonder if there's something in the water supply that turns the people here into raging jerks. This richly woven tapestry depicts a scene of a large warship cutting through the waves. Peering out the window, you see large mountains in the distance. Door slightly crooked. The scuffs around the doorframe imply this room gets a lot of use. Use dagger on Chancellor. Yeah, I don't have it though. Ooh, it's a pretty empty castle. You see a tapestry of a ship in the hallway. The frame of this large canopied bed is made of darkly stained oak. The down-filled mattress looks very inviting. The portrait of a stunning woman is secured to the wall. Her soft features and burning eyes momentarily mesmerize you. Judging by the fine furniture, this must be the room of a castle official. A large stone fireplace is built into the wall of this chamber. This small chest bears the same designs as the frame holding the stained glass image. The chest is locked. An elaborate stained glass image is fixed to the wall. It looks decorative as no light shines through from behind. It's a gaudy portrait of an obese man. The inscription reads, Oven Lonath, me. You recognize him as the portly man who dashed by you early in Gwenenthel. Judging by the... Okay. No. No. Chest is locked. Ooh, let's look at the chandelier. A large chandelier hangs from the ceiling. Its many candles are lit, creating small puddles of wax on the rug. An iron panel secures the foot of the bed. You see a small hole in the center of the panel. You know a lock when you see one. Alright, so we have 2 locks that we need to get through. Let's save. This sees a lot of use, so we're probably going to get killed here. Nope, I guess not. Outlined is a vague plan to defend the city against an all-out attack on its walls. There's a hastily scribbled note written on the bottom of the page. Owen, Jared's advisors did not believe the story of the king's kidnapping. That is why he has come with his army. When he discovers the king, he will surely seek vengeance. You must act quickly to dispose of the prince and pin it on him. Use a mandragora from Veldar, then execute the king. I have fled. If you fail, I suggest you do the same, Jellic. Yep. I was trying to take it. Observing the scattered papers and lingering smell of tobacco, you surmise this council chamber was recently occupied. Title of a closed book is A Chronicle of the History of Cal Torlin. You grab the book from the table. Just felt like the thing to do, you think to yourself. You notice that the book has one page with a folded corner, as if begging to be opened to this page. It contains a passage about Prince Torlin Gwenthal, the founder of Gwenethil. Prince Torlin Gwenthal looked across the battlefield. The barbarians had been defeated, but at a high price. With a glimmer of a tear, the prince turned his head towards the setting sun and raised his right arm to salute the fallen. He stood there silently, paying homage to those whose sacrifice opened the path to victory. Okay. It's a map of the lands around Gwenethil. Markers on the map show that the city is surrounded by hostile forces. You notice that it is suspiciously only loosely attached to the wall. You easily take the map off the wall and set it aside. There's a key hidden behind the map. You take the key from the hidden hole in the wall. A simple key with the words Minister's Chamber carved into the metal. Can I take this? Does the map fill up? No, it does not. You turn the key in the lock. The panel opens to reveal a hidden compartment. There's a book tucked away in a secret compartment under the bed. Strange. You reach into the compartment and take the book. You are excessively curious about its contents. It is a plain leather-bound book that is often used as a journal. Open? You begin reading the sloppy handwriting. Veldar says King Arande's embargo on Zathen will be my death. This foolish embargo allows the wasteland trading house of Quaset to capture Veldar's customers and diminish their strength. If I don't stop the king, the House of Veldar will expose the exclusive trade contracts I gave in exchange for my properties. You skip ahead a few pages. I have been haunted by a dream in which a shadowy figure tells me how to solve all my problems and silence the king. The figure revealed the warden's secrets, which I discovered were true, and blackmailing him was easy. I hired bandits, convinced the warden to install a special jailer. We attack when the king travels south. But I can't shake the feeling of being manipulated, that my thoughts are not my own. Final entry reads, I awaken in a cold sweat every night, fearing capture. Elrith is less stupid than I thought. Maybe he suspects something. This proves Oven and Veldar are traitors. Surely there's someone in the castle you could show this evidence to. But not just anyone. You don't know who you can trust. You tuck the evidence away for safekeeping until the time is right. Wait, what if I open up the history book? You notice that... Yep. Oh, right. Okay. Use? Oh, I can't use the key on the... on the chest? Okay, well, never mind. Oop, that's not good. The frown on the guard's face tells you that he's been having a bad day. This hallway corner contains a single door flanked by 2 large crests of Gwenethal. The guard looks at you and says, Do you have the wine? He will be expecting it. Alright, we need wine. The plaque reads, Treasury. You rub your hands together and smile wildly, imagining the spoils contained within. Unlike the wooden doors found in the rest of the castle, this steel door is clearly meant to keep everyone out. It should be no surprise that it's securely locked. King's Chamber is down this hall. Alright. Save. The door unlocks with a satisfying click. The rich aroma of freshly baked bread momentarily reminds you of your mother's kitchen back in the fens. The serving tray is made of pure elven silver. The metal is known for its legendary ability to reflect any incident light. As you lift the silver tray, the light reflects off the metal in a dazzling display of colors. This bread has a freshly baked look and smell to it. Pick up the loaf of bread. There's a slice of garlic rum cheese. Actually, that sounds really good. It tastes as good as it smells offensive. This brown burlap sack has the word flour written on it. You struggle to lift the sack and fail. You'll need to empty the contents first. The stitching on this sack is stronger than Aurachulum mail. You'll need to cut it open. Looking around, you notice there's not a single knife in the whole kitchen. Okay. The damage on this spoon implies it is seen use as a tool and not for cooking. It's surprisingly hard. You retrieve the damaged spoon. You note it feels unusually durable for a kitchen implement. Basically a club. It's an invoice from the tavern. Bottle of the king's wine ×1. The number of zeros on the bill is outstanding. Looks like the bill has been paid in full and the wine is ready to be picked up. You reach up and grab the invoice. Back to the Rusted Blade Inn. Might grab a drink while I'm there, you think? Several metal stool pots hang on the wall. You never were one for cooking, eating. On the other hand, you do quite well. No? Several metal stew pots hang on the wall. You never were... Okay, never mind. An iron cauldron hangs above the hearth. The mouth-watering aroma of venison stew escapes from beneath the lid. Okay. Let's finish exploring the castle. Ooh. You've heard of the splendor of Gwenanthel Castle, and this great hall does not disappoint. Decorative suits of Gwenanthelian knights' armor line the grand hall. You look warily, wondering, should you walk too close? Would its halberd come crashing down upon you? Jailer's keys are gone now? No, it's the second page. I still have it. Yeah. I'm guessing I need the jailer's keys to go back downstairs to get back to the city square so I can buy the dagger. The large double doors are made of stout oak wood and held in place by large iron hinges. They are shut tight and impenetrable. Yeah, they gave me a bunch of stuff. Will not open. Oh! You clumsily bumped the armor, causing the halberd to topple over, directly into the side of your skull. You would appreciate the clean slice if it wasn't your head being split in two. Nice. With your demise, the land of Cortorlin fell to ruin. Alright, so we have to go back. Downstairs. Maybe I can use the spoon? Oh. Wait, Oh. Within the cell you hear a growl and then a loud thud as something hurls itself against the inside of the door. You now have a good idea of why the door is heavily barred and permanently sealed. Okay. Oh, right. Jailer's keys. It wasn't this, was it? No. No? Which one had the, Which one had the grate that I could escape in? No? No. Okay. Securely fastened into place. No. Oh, so maybe it's this one then? Yeah. No. Alright, so how do we get back to the city? Let's try going back the way we came. Maybe that trap door is open now? That's still not a good place to be. What do I have? Jailer's keys, gold coin, history book, silver tray, evidence. The wooden trapdoor is closed tight. You can't open it from this side. Alright, so I have bread, cheese, a spoon, and invoice. I think. Maybe I have to give the evidence to somebody. I need the wine, though. Oh, maybe if I give the invoice to the guard. Rather than picking up the wine, I give him the invoice, and he goes and picks it up and leaves his post. That's probably what it is. Yeah, let's give him the invoice. The guard looks at you and says, "Do you have the wine?" I'll be nope, that doesn't work. What about this area? Okay. They let me keep the jailer's keys for a reason. Maybe I can use a spoon to bust some of these prisoners free? Let's look at this stuff. No. Huh. Okay. He's not gonna let me through, right? Yeah. I'm gonna try it, just see if it works. No. Huh. Wait a minute. Have I been over here? It's firmly locked. Thought maybe I would open this up. Use the spoon on the stained glass? Maybe the key's behind there? No? Hit? No. The chest has the same design as the frame holding the stained glass image. No? If I use the bed. No. Okay. I have a silver tray that reflects light. No? Maybe that's like a puzzle. Okay. No. Light. Is there any light anywhere? No. Ooh, what is that? Oh, wait. The stairwell, right? Stone's too heavy to move with your bare hands. You need a tool to pry it out. The spoon. The spoon. You jam the spoon into the crevice and slowly wiggle the stone free. It drops to the floor with a loud crash. A hidden space is revealed. A bound scroll was hidden behind the rock. This must be what King Aronde was talking about. You take the scroll. You gently open the scroll and begin reading. The royal seal is proof of sovereignty, and only a king may bestow it on another. With the Shimmering King as witness, one king shall say this spell of disenchantment to the other. Tar Gwenthal. I learned a spell. You realize it's a magical word of power. You have, in fact, been given some sort of magic. You have learned the spell. Alright, now let's go up to the stained glass. The spell failed. Huh. Could have swore that was what it was going to be for. Okay. Maybe here? No. In the presence of a shimmer, this will dispel an enchantment and reveal what is hidden. A shimmer. No shimmer here. Do I need to use it in conjunction with the silver tray? I still need something to cut open this sack of flour. I don't have anything to cut this, right? No. Could have swore it was going to be that stained glass. Let's go back. I feel like that's it. That's the solution. Here, right? Or maybe if I use a spell on the room? No. Huh, okay. No? Okay, what else? What else? What else? Or can I use this on an item? No. That's upstairs, that's downstairs, that's the kitchen. This is back the way we came. Maybe this? Let's go back this way. I don't think there's any secret here. Let me save it. We die, right? Yeah, we do. Yeah. In the presence of a shimmer, this will dispel an enchantment and reveal what is hidden. If anyone's going to believe us, we need evidence of the traitor's undoing. We need to search the castle. Yep. I'm trying to. The vestibule. Bread, cheese, invoice, evidence. I wonder if I give him a gold coin, maybe? Okay. Maybe I gotta give like bread or something to one of these guys. Whoa, what black magic is this? A new remake of the old game? No, Doc. It's actually a sequel, a direct sequel to the original. It just came out today. Nothing happened. No? What about cheese? I played beneath Shadowgate and behind Shadowgate and Beyond. There's actually two games now named Beyond Shadowgate. This one and that one on TurboGrafx 16, the point-and-click adventure. I kid, never played. Yeah, I love the original Shadowgate. So, of course, I bought this day one. Before Shadowgate. What if it was just a gate? Yeah. Streaming on Thursdays instead of Wednesdays now. I worked late yesterday. So I wanted to make up for it by streaming. And also, this game just came out, so it was a perfect excuse to stream. What? How much did you spend? Oh, like $16? It wasn't much. Yeah, I guess the sun is down, it's just gate. Yes, it's beyond gate. How are you? I'm doing good. How are you? It's almost Friday. Comic-Con is this weekend. Are you, have you been? I've never been. This will be my first time going. That's a lot. Usually $5 less. Yeah. In this instance, I wanted to support the developers. If you release a Star Control game, I'll buy it day one. If you release a Monkey Island game, day one. Shadowgate, day one. I think that's about it. Old Maniac Mansion, right? I've never been to it's in the area, or are you traveling? It's in Baltimore. Yeah. I'm good, very tired though. Yeah, me too. Working a 12-hour shift yesterday. It's been a while since I've worked a 12. Nice and Joy, do they do the same? Oh, they definitely do the San Diego one. Yeah, I don't know how long the Baltimore one's been going on. Alright, what am I? I'm a little stuck. No. Can I just eat it? Ah, I just ate the bread. I just ate the cheese. Let's reload that. Hold on a second. I want to keep that just in case. I don't know. We don't need to see this. Is it just a streamer / OnlyFans catfish expedition these days, I wonder? That is a good question. Alright, so we can eat the cheese, eat the bread, but we don't need to. So we have this spell. And this is our little hint guide here. We need to search the castle. Maybe if I open the evidence? No. So I need to give this evidence to somebody. Or I need to find more evidence. That's the last thing I got was the spell. It's got to be in the castle somewhere. Oh, I like how the background here changes, right? That's kind of cool, right? If I go back out, yeah, it changes to whatever this is. It's cool. All right. I mean, I kind of just want to start spamming areas. What will I be dressing up as? No, I'm definitely not dressing up. Yeah, I know the San Diego Comic-Con's a big event. Lots of celebrities, lots of TV and movie stars show up there. And you see lots of trailers, right? Yeah, I'm not a huge comic book fan, but I don't know. I feel like those types of conventions are kind of a combination of everything. It's not just comics. You'll probably have tabletop, you'll have video games, you'll have anime, so they're all kind of the same convention. What do I do? I'll be dressing up as a mid-40s nerd. Oh, they definitely have cosplay. And a lot of people dress up for these conventions as well. Okay, I have Jailer Key, I have a gold coin. It's a freshly minted gold coin. You wonder what treasure you will buy from the local shop. This serving tray is made of silver. It can reflect any incident light. That's gotta be the hint. Incident light. I don't need to do anything here. I mean, maybe. Hold on a second. I don't know. With the ink? Man, I don't know. So I need a knife or something to open up this sack for reasons. I don't know what. If I hit it. No. Gotta be a reason to hit things. Just don't know what. Cheese invoice. Unless I'm missing an item somewhere. Let me see. Started playing the room. It's basically one of those 3D puzzle adventures. Widgets and boxes and drawers. You have to figure out how to open them to get keys. It's entertaining so far. Yeah, I like those types of games. There are a couple of games that are co-op, where you work with another player. Like, they have one view and you have the other view. What do I do? Probably views. No. What about this? What about using the silver tray on the light? No? No? Okay. You've also played The Room. It's been a while, but I enjoyed it. I think there are a few of them. Yeah, there's a couple of sequels, I'm sure. I swear it's got to be right here. So there is a chest. Bears the same designs as the frame holding the stained glass image. It's locked. And then the stained glass image is affixed to the wall. It looks decorative as no light shines through from behind. So you would think I would, I don't know, use a silver tray or use the spell. But no, that does not work. They had them on sale on Steam earlier for a couple bucks. I picked up 4 of them. Yeah, that is a good price range. Let's look at our hint guide. If anyone's going to believe us, we will need evidence of the traitor's wrongdoing. We will need to search the castle. I have searched the castle. What if I open these... I don't know. Move these chairs? Yeah, I do not know. Chest is locked. I doubt this is gonna work, but yeah, it does not work. Close? What if I speak? No response. You missed it earlier. Have they found literature under a bed and immediately took it? No hesitation at all. Yeah, someone's journal. There's salacious details. The inscription reads, open mouth. You recognize him as the portly man who dashed by earlier in Gwyneth, though. There's got to be a way out of this castle normally, right? I should be able to go out the main entrance. Let's look. What do we have? Alright, let's save it. Maybe we can jump out the window. Well, if it were minutes, he would have no choice. Always need those minutes. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna try it. You still on the edge and push yourself out the window. You observe the shoddy craftsmanship of the castle stonework as you plummet to your death. Alright, I figured that would happen. Someone spent time taking notes, damn it. Alright. Okay, we can't do that. Is there like a secret door here? We haven't used it here. No. No. Okay. Oh, man. Yeah, all the torches are fixed to the wall. Gotta run to a meeting. Have a great stream. Wonderful rest, Rick. See you, Doc. Oh, what am I missing? So if we go downstairs... Right? Castle foyer. Oh, here we go. Entryway, right here. There we go. Okay, I missed it. Open. Oh, wait, what? Move. There we go. Okay, I missed it. The gate control room prevents enemy forces from storming the castle. The wax from the candles is slowly dripping down the candle holder. It's a lovely ornament, but of no use to you. The mechanism is a castle gate control. Only the finest castles in the land can afford it. Use. You pull the lever back, sounds of grinding metal resonate through the hall as the gates open behind you. There we go. Okay. I just missed it. I wonder, does this do anything? No. Okay. Alright, let's, priest, the monk's still here? Yeah. doesn't have anything to say, right? Yeah. Alright, let's go get this dagger. Use gold coin. Ugh. He takes your gold coin and says, "Thank you. Remember, you're getting a bargain for your trouble." Okay. And we'll go pick up the wine with our invoice. You hand the invoice to the barkeeper, curious about what kind of glorious bottle will hold wine fit for a king. "Here you go," he says, handing you a most unremarkable and basic-looking wine bottle. He leans closer and whispers, "I don't know how you got to be fetching the king's wine, but good job getting in the castle. Rescue our king," he finishes. "You're not an expert, but this bottle of wine has been aged for 100 years and is fit for a king among kings. It's an intricately designed golden dagger. It's too soft to be an effective weapon, but it may cut paper and canvas. Thank you for the hints. What if I give you the evidence? Would you want that?" You hand the barkeeper the evidence. He reads it and quickly hands it back to you. "This is not for me to hold. You must get it to the prince," he says. Is there anything else we need? I think we're good. Yeah. I love how the castle gate was guarded by one guard and he's just no longer there. Upstairs. Oh, wait a minute. Let's use a dagger on this sack of flour. Flour spills like an avalanche onto the floor as you slice through the sack. The rich aroma of freshly baked bread momentarily reminds you of your mother's kitchen in the Fens. Take sack. You snatch up the empty sack. You remember using thick burlap sacks like this to hold magical relics during your exploits. The dangerous relics, that is. Wait a minute. Hold on. What is over that? Is that something? No. Alright, save. And the wine. The guard looks at the wine and speaks, "The prince be not here, but you can leave it inside. Be quick about it, and close the door on your way out. I'm taking me leave." He stands aside and allows you to pass. Alright, let's save, just in case this is like time-based. The fine workmanship of this large bed is clearly seen in the carving of its frame. The regal yet unassuming decorations in the king's chamber create a cozy atmosphere. It's a small wooden nightstand, likely used to hold the king's accessories. Gimme. You pull the drawer open. A single item looks unusual among the expensive pieces of jewelry. There's something unusual in the drawer. You reach into the drawer and grasp the wrapped item. Suddenly it begins shrieking. You've earned the ire of a mandragora. In a few moments its screams will drive the soul from your body. You must dispose of it quickly. Fire. Wanting nothing to do with the creature, you throw it straight into the fireplace. Ooh. Mandragora howls as flames crawl over its body. Embers from its flailing limbs ignite the wall tapestry, which burns as quickly as the vile mandragora. In moments, the tapestry is no more and a magnificent suit of armor is revealed. "The luck I have," you say gratefully. "Death by mandragora is no way to go. These monsters wanted the prince to suffer," you say as your resolve renews. There are no more monstrosities in the nightstand drawer, thank goodness. The fabric is woven beautifully into a scene depicting the sun setting over a battlefield. A majestic set of armor stands against the wall. You notice the helmet and gauntlets are loose, as if they were recently moved. An inscription reads on the armor reads, "Torlin Gwenthal." Oop. And gauntlets. Oh, with a loud grinding noise, the wall slides open. Oh, you just have to point at it. I wonder if this does anything. No. Alright. A secret room must be a private passage for the king. What an unusual place for a chair, you muse out loud to no one in particular. It is a painting of a lovely woman with flowing brown hair and a piercing gaze. You see an unusual bump on the bottom corner of the canvas. You're curious about the bump in the painting. Gripping the sides, you lift the painting off the wall. You hear something sliding inside the painting as you place it on the ground. Use? There we go. You turn the painting over to look at the back. There's a faint outline under the back of the canvas. It looks like a thin circle attached to a shaft. Use the dagger. You drag the dagger along the back of the painting. Your destructive crusade against art reveals a key. You take the key. It's a simple, small iron key, rather modest for a king's key. It is a painting of King Leon, one of the majestic line of Gwenenthal rulers. While marveling at the detail, you hear a faint whispering sound coming from behind the painting. Portrait of the late Queen Mother. You get the impression from the painting that she is a warm and giving person. This secret room must be blah 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 blah. Okay. King's chamber. A solid wooden door is blocking your path. It's locked and far too strong to break through. You take the painting from the hall, revealing a small hole. Stepping on the chair, you place your eye against the hole. Belisar stands quietly in the middle of the room. He slowly raises his arms and begins to chant. Before your very eyes, Belisar transforms into a hideous lizard-like creature. You feel cool air pouring in from the room beyond. The mirror ripples as a shape begins to form. The lizard man stops chanting and speaks. Master, there have been setbacks, but all is as planned. The druid has left your tomb unguarded. Yes, master, he is here in this castle's tower. No, the pawns are of no further use. I leave now. There is much ground to cover. Through Torlin Forest, across the Barren, and over Gatekeeper Mountain. I will retrieve your staff before the autumnal equinox and usher you back into the world. You gasp and pull your head back from the wall. The equinox is tomorrow. You have to follow him. The king, you whisper. I've got to find the royal seal and convince the prince to search the dungeon below. Your wisp companion chimes in. After we rescue King Aronde, we have to follow that fiend into the Torlin Forest. The key fits perfectly in the lock. With a quick turn, you unlock the door. As you enter the room, an updraft of wind playfully tussles your hair? There must be stairs in front of you. You can see nothing except for a glint of metal above your head. I need light, you think to yourself. No? Oh. Okay. You take the painting off the wall and place it on the ground. Silver tray. Incidental light? No? Huh. Okay. Maybe I could just wander in the dark. Tosselays? Let's see if I can just go. Despite knowing the danger of walking in the dark, you take a step forward. You immediately lose your footing and tumble down the stairs, breaking several bones, particularly in your neck. You die slowly in a broken heap in the darkness. Okay. Alright, so we need to figure out the light. Well, there's a light right there, right? So I use this. No? There's a small hole cut into the wall. You can take a look. Use? Huh. Need to figure out how to get light into this area. Is there a torch or something here, maybe? What's that? A lantern. Here we go. I missed that. Take the lantern. The darkness. No? It's a small metal hook. Must be used to hang something. You can barely reach it. So I gotta light the lantern first. Open lantern? It will not open. Self. No? A fresh candle burns brightly in the lantern. Okay. So I have to hang the lantern on the hook. Oh, I guess I must have misclicked. Getting on your tiptoes, you hang the lantern on the hook. Now that the stairs are lit, you feel comfortable proceeding. What is that? You gaze into the elaborately detailed mirror. An unusual shimmer distorts the reflection of your face. Well, that's a spell, right? Let's look around first. This antechamber is a quiet place for a ruler to relax, but not holding court. Closed doors, much like the castle, it's locked. You chant the magic words, Tar Gwenthal. The face of the mirror begins to shimmer and melt away, revealing a hidden compartment beyond. A golden object is hidden within the altar. This must be the royal seal the king spoke of. You have the royal seal! The royal seal of Gwenethel. Just like Aronde said, this will prove that the king is alive. This thing isn't so great, you mumble as you look it over, trying to see what the fuss is about. The handheld golden stamp has the crest of Gwenethel and unknown runes printed across the bottom. Closed door, it's locked. I don't have a key, right? I can't use the jailer's keys, right? Oh, wait a minute, there's something else. You see a small button on the bottom of the altar. There we go. You press the button and hear a satisfying click from the door to your left. Oh, as you enter the throne room, your wisp friend appears to give you advice. Teehee, you stand before royalty, Del. Act quickly and mind your obnoxious tongue, for you must prove the king lives. Should you dally or misstep, it will be certain death. You can evade traps and monsters, but can you lead men? Do not approach unless you carry ample evidence on the traitor who incarcerated his king within the dungeon below. Finally, something interesting to watch. The stately stonework and regal trappings create a majestic atmosphere. Gwenethel and Westland banners line the wall. The steps approach the throne. The door connects the king's antechamber to the throne room. How do I go this way? Oh, that's where I came from. Okay. The door is currently barred shut. It will not open. Alright. A look of surprise appears on the face of the man sitting upon the throne. He resembles the king who is imprisoned in the dungeon. This must be Prince Elrith. His eyes look upon yours as he inspects you cautiously. He speaks firmly. What is the meaning of this intrusion? A royal seal. Sensing the prince's impatience, you quickly produce the royal seal. The prince gasps at the sight of the relic. By the one, he shouts. How did you come to hold the seal? Only my brother knew where this was hidden. The king must live. Explain yourself. What is the meaning of this? He finishes, staring at you with no thought of hiding his anticipation. You know you have but a moment to make a compelling argument. Words alone will not help you convince the prince. In a rare show of humility, you bow your head and hand the trade minister's book to the expectant prince. He thumbs through the book quickly, his eyes growing wider with each turning page. His face is painted with righteous fury. The prince shouts, "Guards! Seize Owen at once and take him alive. I want him at my feet now." His face calms and he smiles gently at you. "Come, Fenling. You spoke with my brother. Please bring me to him." The throne is cleverly outfitted with your thick velvet cushions, but it still looks uncomfortable. Can I use it? Nothing happened. Is he an inventory item? No, he's not an inventory item. Can I just move this way? There we go. Cool. Oh, the Minotaur you knocked out during your escape leaps in front of you, blocking your path. He clearly remembers and has an axe to grind. The monster raises his weapon and prepares to bury the blade in your head. "Foul beast!" shouts the prince, as members of the royal guard fire arrows into the Minotaur's chest. That beast was surely part of the conspiracy to imprison the king. "I trust you are all right, Master Fenling. Now to the king." Is this the king, I think? "Fenling and Elrith, blessed be the one," the king shouts. He looks at you. "My friend, who locked me in the cell." Or who locked me in the cell? You quickly explain the facts. "Owen and Veldar? Scoundrels! Release me, brother. There is much to do," the king exclaims. With that, the toll of your effort overwhelms you. You become faint as your vision dims and you collapse to the floor. You blink your eyes and try to focus on your surroundings, recovering your wits enough to recognize the throne room. The rescued king sits upon his throne with his brother at his right hand. The king smiles at you. "My friend, you have succeeded beyond my wildest hopes. Take this reward for thy courage and ingenuity. This is a key to the royal treasury. There is an item set aside just for you, a small pouch of riches. Do not take this gift lightly. We are trusting you to only take your reward. I shall bestow upon thee the title of King's Squire." You mumble a thank you, unsure whether this title will require any work from you. The king sees your discomfort and laughs. "Fear not, tis but an honorary title. Now I must speak with Lord Gyre, to quell all talk of war. Gyre's army has withdrawn from the forest and will not return. King Aronde motions a servant to show you out, while Prince Elrith says he will personally conduct the search for conspirators." Seems like a pretty good successor to the older Shadowgate games. They did a great job keeping it true to the originals. Yeah. It leads you by the hand a little bit with some of the descriptions, like when you pick up items. But for the most part, yeah, this is great. Oops. I'm curious how you get 4 endings out of this. Let me save it and go down into the dungeon and just see if everyone else got rescued. Or if there's anything left behind. Nope. Yep, everyone got released. Yep. Can I go back to my cell? Is there anything in my cell? You escaped from this cell hours ago. There's no point in returning it now. You didn't forget anything in there anyway. Alright, never mind. Going to get dinner started. Have a good evening, all. See you, Lucidius. We got like another 10 minutes before we wrap up streaming. Can I open this now? Nope. Oh. Okay. Let's get out of here. Treasury key upstairs. You lean heavily into the steel door using all your weight to push it open. Alright. It's a small pouch made of rich purple fabric and bearing the royal insignia. This pouch is your well-deserved reward for saving the king. Best to take it and not disturb the treasures you didn't earn. Aww. Let me see, we have a sword, jewels, a chalice, standard fare for a treasury, you say to the empty room. It dawns on you that the room is much larger than the pile of gold. Gwenenthal must have fallen on harder times. They remind you of relics from a bygone era, when only the most ultimate of wizards would brave dungeons for treasure. Ah, the golden age of fantastic adventures, you say wistfully. Look at the crown jewels of Gwenenthal and wonder how they would fit on your head, but decide against trying them on. Alright. You snatch up your reward, eager to see what's inside. You open the fancy pouch and remove the contents. You got an emerald, a sapphire, and the most perfect pearl you've ever seen. There's something I gotta trade a sapphire for. Giving the pouch one last shake, you're happy with your haul. You discard the empty pouch. The perfectly round orb has a brilliant white luster. It's commonly known as a pearl and is a highly coveted gemstone. The translucent crystal of this gem is a deep shade of blue. The value of this sapphire must be tremendous. The dark verdant hue of this gem reminds you of your home in the Fens. This is truly a lovely emerald. Looking closer, you see this gem has an unusual cut. Its setting may not be meant for jewelry. Alright. We're gonna be good. We're not gonna steal anything. I wonder if this chest is open now. Nah, it's still locked. I don't have anything to open it. Yeah. Okay. Let's go talk to the king. See if there's anything new. Ah, throne room has been securely locked. The king is seen to the matters of the kingdom. He's not interested in what we have to say anymore. Alright. Let's go buy some stuff. Oh. Oh, this is open now. Let's go look in here. As you enter the temple, you see a man standing alone, offering a prayer in silence. He meets your gaze, and his presence immediately strikes you. This man is the legendary Lord Jair. Years of untold adventure line his face, yet he exudes vigor. He speaks slowly, his deep voice commanding respect. You must be our hero. Your actions prevented a battle, and for that I am grateful. Thank you, he says with a bow. You blush, mumbling a quiet, "'Twas nothing." For despite all your arrogance, you recognize a true legend bowed to you. Lord Jair speaks to you. There is unrest across the lands. I've heard people speak of me in places I have not been. Though he wears my armor and bears my resemblance, it is not I. If you find him, please let him know, my small friend. Standing before you is the savior of Cal Torlin, the hero of Shadowgate, Lord Jair. The statue is cut from marble and represents the traditional form of the One. The altar is made from finely chiseled marble and is exquisitely smooth. It is used for blessing objects. Blessing objects? What can I bless? I guess that's it. A sense of peace permeates the temple. You feel a weight being eased from your soul. The statue is cut from marble. Yeah. Okay. Speak again. Okay. Okay. I guess we're out. Okay. Here, I think we can buy something, right? For 1 sapphire. Okay. Now we have a crossbow. And then the quiver. 20 silver coins. I don't have 20 silver coins. Huh. guess I can't buy any of this, right? Well, let's just try giving him stuff. I'm afraid that won't get you anything, my fenling friend. My prices are fair but firm. Do return when you're ready to make a serious trade. Yeah. I can't take this. Don't touch, the shopkeeper says sternly. Look closely at my wares. Okay. Yeah, I need 20 pieces of silver. So probably... Oh, let's speak. Hello, Finley. Is there something I can do for you? Can I get a shield? Can't take it. No. Nothing. The rusted blade in. Let's talk. Good luck, my fenling friend. Alright, let's give him the emerald. I think he needs the emerald for something. Shopkeeper looks at your offering and says, this isn't of any value to me. No? Pearl? Shopkeeper looks at your offering and says, this isn't of any value to me either. What am I supposed to do with this? Yeah, I need silver to buy. Be well, little Finley. If you can do business, just make me an offer. No, I guess not. Yeah, he's got junk in here. Use the crossbow? I'm guessing we have to go to the forest. Yeah. Can I store everything in my sack? That's not a thing? No. Alright, let's, it is 7 o'clock. Let's go ahead and, wait a minute. Can we... We can't go back down, can we? No. Yeah. Let's go back. And now we can go here. The path to Trollin Forest is now open. Tread carefully. Let's save it. And then we'll park it right here. We're what? A fourth of the way through? In 2.5 hours? Not too shabby. It's only going to get harder from here. So I'm thinking probably 12 hours for me to get through it. We'll see. Alright guys, I am out. Thanks for hanging out and watch me nerd out to one of my favorite series ever. We'll be back on, I don't know man, I might play this tomorrow. I kind of want to play this game and go on like a marathon. I really want to see the ending of this, but we'll see. Alright Wise, alright Eli, have a good night. See you later.